A very good evening. Well, after the storm, there certainly comes a calm and we have some real sweet sunshine en route for tomorrow. We'll have full details coming your way in just a few moments' time. First up, though, right across into this evening, sunset clocking in there earlier at 16:33 GMT. And it certainly is a showery one in store across parts of the Midwest and in across the Southwest. Already, those clearing skies beginning to kick in and winds certainly taking their foot off the pedal. We did have that status yellow wind warning at sea earlier on today, but now beginning to ease back, and valleys there at about 1 to 6 degrees, mildest there across southern sections. So right across into tonight, once again we'll see a couple of shares into parts of Cork and Kerry. Elsewhere dry with good clearing skies, although we will see another system work its way into the northeast. Now that'll drag a couple of shares in across northern Leinster. They could fall as sleet and a possibility of snow across hilly and higher ground, and it is going to be quite a chilly night in store. Valleys there back to about freezing to -2 for some inland and sheltered areas, holding on average there at about 2 to 4 degrees, mildest there across eastern parts. So by breakfast time tomorrow, certainly will be a cold and frosty start with a couple of shares there across southern and eastern sections, but we can expect some real sweet sunshine pulling through for northern and western areas tomorrow. So for our regional roundup, that is certainly the case as we pull into parts of Antrim, Armagh and into County Down. Real nice sunshine pulling through, and that'll extend across the western half of the province. Now you're going to need to wrap up nice and cosy. Valleys there certainly on the chilly side at about 4 to 5 degrees Celsius in those brisk northeasterly winds, and that certainly is the case. That sunshine extending into parts of the west, certainly well needed there after that heavy flooding into Galway City earlier on in the week, and again good rays pulling through for parts of Kerry. Now as we work our way across southern sections into the southeast, this is where it's going to cloud up ever so slightly. That cloud extending into parts of Leinster. A couple of showers expected for the latter half of the afternoon, but all in all certainly is west and best. Good sunshine there across northern areas, but do keep an eye on those winds, certainly fresh to strong off those Irish Sea coastal counties, and you're going to need to stay nice and cosy. Valleys tomorrow at about 2 to 6 degrees Celsius. Now, before we let you go this Friday evening, some of your shots from earlier on today. Beautiful sunset here in Killarney National Park in County Kerry coming in from Chris Grace. And next up, Sharon Mowat captured these reflections on Inch Beach down in the Kingdom, and our snap of the day goes to Sharon Long. What a crack of a snap. This is the divers back in the boards there after a stormy week out in Blackrock Tower there in Salt Hill out west in County Galway. And of course, if you want to feature on air and get your foot up there, just like the O'Connell, the O'Leary and the McCarthy family having a big family gathering across Christmas and the New Year. Down in Ballybehan in County Cork, coming in from Groney Walsh. Tweet me in online if you are sitting at home at the moment. That's where you'll find me, and we'll get to them right across next week. So that is your weather for now. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the sunshine for tomorrow. Get fit, get active. Slán go fóill.